Hey, it's BJ from Bird Cartel. I just wanted to show you kind of what it's like to make a PCB from scratch. So this is for the Gameboy speaker, which is a standalone speaker that you plug Gameboy cartridges into, and then it plays the soundtracks from those cartridges. All right, let's get going. Okay, I'm going to use two pieces of software. This first one is free routing. This is actually the second one I use in my process, but it's where I started my video. And the other one is called KiCad. So free routing is actually going to take these rat's nest of wires and make them into real traces that are actually physically possible. Now this is the other program, KiCad. This is where I lay out all my footprints, and it's the actual schematic of what's going to be built. So you can see that's basically what the board looks like, but you'll see all these white lines. That's the rat's nest. Those are connections that need to be made, but are just there to visualize the connections, and then free routing is what actually figures out how to connect them. So you can see I jump back and forth between the two programs. Sometimes the routing isn't possible, or it's too electrically dense or whatever, and then I'll go back to KiCad and nudge things around, and then re-export, re-import, mess with the routes, and see if I can get a better design. I'm a complete amateur with this stuff, so I use the design rules checker, or DRC, in KiCad, and that lets you know if you have problems, if things are thermally starved, or if they're not electrically connected or whatever. But basically I just jump back and forth between these two programs until I feel like I've got it good. After that, you export your files. Gerbers tell them how to cut your board. Your bill of materials, or BOM, tells them which components you're going to use. And then your CPL is the pick and place. It tells them which components from the BOM go where on the cut file, the cut board. So you upload those three. You really want to pay careful attention to making sure that JLC has those things in stock, because if they don't, you have to go back, find a replacement, make sure it's pin compatible, footprint compatible, and if not, reroute, do all that stuff. So anyways, I try to look at the inventory way ahead of time. Once you've picked all your parameters and you've uploaded all your files, JLC will give you nice renders of everything. I have noticed that they don't show perfect renders, so you'll see I have to nudge things around a little bit, or I guess in this case just rotate them, and then some of the components are off. But this is okay. They have a real engineer look at things and they'll nudge them in the right spot. It's kind of a rendering issue you'll see here in a second. Like the headphone jack in the upper right, I did have to rotate that, and some of the other chips I have to, but you'll see even after I rotate them, they're actually physically translated off of where they should be, and this is just like a visual issue with JLC. So you can see right there that headphone jack is a few millimeters off where it's supposed to be.